Hard one.
Yeah.
You can call someone to get some help. No, I'm serious. I mean, pretend you're calling someone from the audience, from the participants. I can give you another spin. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay. Say an animal starting with E.
Elephant?
Elephant. Perfect. Good job. Give me a name now, please. Give me a name from the participants.
Um, Grace.
Grace. What's your letter?
A.
A. Here we go. An animal starting with A. Yes. Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Would you like to call someone or turn the wheel again? Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel, I think.
Spin the wheel, all right? A music style starting with A.
Music style. Let me think. Music style starting with A. Maybe I can call someone.
Okay, call someone, please.
Mariana?
Good. Mariana,
Yes.
you're being called.
I'm sorry, Mariana.
Don't worry. I don't really know. I'm sorry, I don't know.
That's all right. Say pass and you give me a name, please.
Or could be
Pass.
alternative rock.
Alternative rock. Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah.
All right, excellent.
Okay.
Grace, give me a name, please.
Jocelyn, I think it is there.
Jocelyn, what's your letter?
M.
M. Sport, starting with M.
Sports with M.
Yes.
With M.
You can call someone or you can give the wheel another spin.
I don't know. But how you name when someone ride a motorcycle?
What do you call that sport?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Let's ask the audience. How do you call that?
It might be motorcycling.
Motorcycling, all right. All right. So there you have Danielle's assistance here. Motorcycling. That would be an option, right? All right. Jocelyn, give me a name.
Javier.
Javier. What's your letter, Javier? Javier, if you cannot speak, you can type the letter in the chat box.
Sorry, Mr. I just came into the class.
Good, and I'm very happy for that. So, Javier, you have to choose one letter from the alphabet.
How about M?
M it is. Here we go. Name one food starting with M.
I don't want to say meat, but it's the only one that comes to my mind.
Okay, that's good. Fair enough. Fair enough. And Javier, give me one last name because it's one last participant for this.
Oh, one last name.
Yes.
Last name or a letter?
One name of a participant here.
Oh, let me see this. Carla?
Carla Avendaño, what's your letter?
Maybe C.
Okay, maybe C. Here we go. All right. C, a body part starting with C.
Let me think. Maybe cheek.
Okay, cheek. Yeah, it starts with the letter C. All right.
Yes.
All right, all right. Yeah, yeah. Good. Very good. Very well done. All right. So that is the that is a very interesting activity, very interesting game. You can play it with letters or you can play it with sounds, right? For example, in that case, the word cheek starts with the sound ch. So that could be another variant, right? Another option. I would like to play for you some scenes, actually just two scenes, right, from the previous Shakespeare's plays. Let me see if I can find the. Okay, I think we are in the right place. Okay, so as you can see here, this is Hamlet, Act 3, Scene 4. I'm going to play about 2 minutes and something. And then we're going to do some activity with this scene, all right? So let me know if you can hear this.
Look, you lay home to him. Tell him his pranks have been too broad to bear with, and that
Can you hear this?
Yes.
Okay, so here we go.
your grace has screened and stood between much heat and him. Oh, silence me even here. Look you be round.
Warrant you, fear me not. Draw, I hear him coming.
Now, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Come, you answer with an idle tongue.
Go, you question with a wicked tongue.
Now, Hamlet.
What's the matter now?
Have you forgot me?
By the rouge, not so. You are the queen, your husband's brother's wife, and would it were not so, you are my mother.
Nay then, I'll set those to you that can speak.
Come, I'll sit you down. You shall not budge. You go not till I set you up a glass where you may see the inmost part of you.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me? Help! Help, ho!
What? Ho! Help! Now, rat. Dead for a ducat. Dead! Oh! I am slain!
Oh me, what hast thou done?
Nay, I know not. Is it the king?
Oh, what a rash and bloody deed is this!
Bloody deed. Almost as bad, good mother, as kill a king and marry with his brother.
Kill a king?
My lady, 'twas my word! Thou wretched, rash, intruding fool, farewell. I took thee for thy better. Thou findest to be too busy is some danger. Leave wringing of your hands, peace, sit you down! And let me wring your heart. For so I shall, if it be made of penetrable stuff, if damned in custom, if thou brazed it so that it is proof and bulwark against sense.
What have I done that thou darest wag thy tongue in noise so rude against me?
Such an act that blurs the grace and blush of modesty, calls virtue hypocrite,
takes off the rose from the fair forehead of an innocent love and sets a blister there. Makes marriage vows as false as dicer's oaths. Such a deed as from the body of contraction plucks the very soul. And sweet religion makes a rhapsody of words, heaven's face doth glow. Yea, the solidity and compound mass with heated visage as against the doom is thought sick at the act.
Me, what act that roars so loud and thunders in the index?
All right, this is just an extract, right, of Act 3, Scene 4. It's a very powerful scene. Those of you who presented Hamlet may have a clear idea. What I'm trying to share now is a PDF file. Hopefully, I am now, hopefully. Let me make this bigger. And it's not this one. Okay. All right, so this is scene Act 3, Scene 4. Okay. So Hamlet's talking to his mother. Polonius is listening, and he gets stabbed, right? This is basically the dialogue that we were able to listen to watch, the scene that we were able to watch, right? And there are some words, for example, in this line, come, you answer with an idle tongue. Idle, lazy, right? You answer too easily, right? And Hamlet responds saying, go, you question with a wicked tongue. Wicked, meaning, right here, bad and cruel, right? And then the dialogue continues, have you forgotten me? I mean, have you forgotten who I am, right? Your mother, basically, is what the queen is stating. And Hamlet says, not by the root, which is the word for crucifix here, right? You're the queen, and he is basically throwing things at her, saying that she got married with his father's brother, or his uncle, basically. Would it were not so, I wish this wasn't true, right? But you're my mother. She says, no, nay. Then I'll set those to you that can speak. Okay, I'll send you to Polonius and Claudius to make him I basically understand what was really going on. And Hamlet replies, come and sit you down, you shall not budge. Move, right? It's a very, very rude, very straightforward dialogue in which he is defying the queen as not just the monarch, but the mother, right? And he is doubting her motherly skills, always referring to or pointing out the aspect of her getting married with his uncle. And then the queen says, what will thou do? Thou will not murder me? And she starts asking for help at the moment in which Polonius, right, makes noise, and Hamlet stabs him, right, pretending, I mean, he knows there's someone. He says a rat, right, but actually he is referring to someone who is snitching, right, or someone who is spying them behind a curtain. He's not obviously killing an animal, right? And Polonius falls, right? Falls murdered by Hamlet. And this is a deed that it's called a bloody deed. A bloody deed, right? And it's a rash, it's foolish, it's stupid. It's made on without thinking previously on what is a rational thing to do, right? And but Hamlet replies very quickly, right, about what he did. He's not really very concerned about killing someone. He is most concerned about telling his mother and comparing his murder, his deed um, to killing his father, the king. Right? So far we have a dialogue here in which even though there is a crime committed, Hamlet continues to defy his mother because of the killing of his father. Right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select some questions from this section and see if we are able to answer them. Probably what we could do is, since we have 11 participants, we can divide them into 11 questions, okay? It makes totally sense to me, at least. We've got, good morning, Cristobal. Yes, we got 11 participants. So let's take a look at this in the same order. I've got number 1 for Camila. Camila, can you take care of number 1? Carla, what about number 2? Consuelo, number 3. Cristobal, number 4. Daniel, number 5. Grace, number 6. Javier, number 7. Jocelyn, number 8. Catherine, number 9. Mariana, number 10. And Visania, number 11. Do you all remember the number you were assigned?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy. No, I'm not going to copy. I'm going to send this file through the chat box so you can have it. I'm going back to the questions right there. Okay. Sorry, it's taking a while. So the way you're presenting the answer to the rest of your classmates, it's totally up to you. You can use your notebook, you can use a Word file, you can use a PowerPoint presentation. It's totally up to you. How much time do you think you need in order to answer the question that you were assigned? In the chat box, you can find the PDF file, and we're looking at this on page number it's 136. Okay, so in order to read this, you should start on page 133. I don't know if you're looking at this, so you can type here 133, enter, and you're taken to Act 3, Scene 4. Okay, so you read this. There's some glossary in case you need some, more modern English version. And the questions are on page 136. Let me double check, Cristobal. Just a moment. Camila got number 1, Carla number 2, Consuelo number 3, Cristobal number 4, Daniel number 5, Grace number 6, Javier number 7, Jocelyn number 8, Catherine number 9, Mariana number 10, and Visania number 11. So Cristobal, in your case, was number 4. Okay. Did you all get the file in the chat box? It says Delaney, Dennis.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. All right. Perfect. So how much time do you think you need? Is 10 minutes all right? So 10 up to 15?
Yes.
Okay. So the idea is that after the 10 up to 15 minutes, okay, you have to read aloud the question first. You read aloud the question, and then you share the answer with the rest of your classmates. Okay, that's going to be the idea. And then, in which order are we going to do this? Randomly. First volunteers, and then it's going to be at random.
Professor,
Ma'am.
I can't open the file.
You cannot open the file. I can send it to you.
Oh no, I already can't.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Perfect. No big deal. Okay, 11:30, so up to 11:45, then we get together, we check the answers, right, that you have, and then we have a break, okay, at 12. So go and answer these questions. If you have any comments or questions, I'm going to be here, okay? I'm not going to disconnect myself. I'm just going to turn off the camera. Good luck, everyone. Very well then. Do you think you have the answers?
Professor, I just downloaded the file because I'm with my internet, the internet of my mobile phone, and it's really slow. I I don't have the answer yet.
All right. So what about assigning 5 more minutes? Is that right?
For me, it's perfect.
Okay, good. Right then, let's start with the ones who are ready. Okay, so the idea is that if you feel comfortable, you start sharing your answer. That's the idea. And if you don't feel comfortable, you can leave, wait till the last moment. All right, so do we have any volunteer first?
I can share my answer.
Yes, go on. I'm going to stop sharing and you can share yours, right?
I didn't create a PowerPoint presentation, but I'm going to activate my camera.
Sure.
Mhm. I don't know if you can see me.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
Go ahead, please.
I had to answer the question number 5, and it's related to what the Queen said to Hamlet between lines 33 and 35, if I'm not mistaken. And it mentioned that what made Hamlet too angry with the Queen. And if he answered directly her question. Well, Hamlet in this part didn't answer directly. He started giving different using another words to express his feelings. In this case, I imagine that he was angry at her because she married his brother. Because in this part, he said from the fair, the blurs, the grace, and the blues of modesty, calls virtue hypocrite, takes off the rose from the fair forehead of an innocent love. I think in this case, he talked about how the rose of love, and in this case, was taken from here. I imagine that he refers to that she could choose anyone to marry, and she ended up marrying his brother. And in the end, he says, and sets a blister there, makes marriage vows, a false and dicers oaths. In this case, he tried to mention that this love or this marriage, in the end, it's totally false, related to that they don't love each other. Because after that, he presented the image, the portrait of these two brothers married, in sort of defying what gods try to do or to lead what a marriage may have or can be. That might be my answer. He didn't answer directly. He took another route to answer her question. He tried to beautify, in my opinion, the answer. But in the end, he finally killed his father.
Thank you so much, Daniel, for your answer. It's very hard to discredit a mother. I mean, he took the wrong decision according to Hamlet by marrying, as you mentioned, Claudius, his father's brother. And that's one of the things he's trying to make his mother understand that was not the best decision. I mean, besides obviously the fact that his father was killed, and there's a highly high interests in terms of the crown, in terms of the power, right? As you said, probably not pure true love, right? But maybe love for riches and power.
Mhm.
Yeah, thank you so much,
You're
Daniel. Alrighty, let's take a look at another question and see if someone feels comfortable enough to answer it.
I can share my answer.
Go on, Camila, please.
I don't know if you can see the
Yes.
word. Okay. The question that I have to answer is number 1, that it says, when the queen speaks of thy father in line 2, and Hamlet speaks of my father in line 3, are they referring to the same person? Well, I don't think they are talking about the same person, because when the queen says thy father, she's referring to Claudius, her husband. And when Hamlet talks about my father, he's referring to his actual father. And in the first line of the queen, she says that Claudius is offended because of what Hamlet has done, which is the play with the story of a man killing a king, which it represents what Hamlet thought that Claudius did with her father. And in the case of Hamlet, he says that his father is offended because his mother married her the king's or his father's brother. And yeah, they're not referring to the same person.
Thank you so much, Camila. I totally agree with you. Yes, absolutely. Alrighty. Anyone else interested in sharing?
Professor, I would like to share my answer.
Go on, Kala.
Okay, so can you see my screen? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I have question number 2, which says, when Hamlet says that the queen will see the inmost part of you, line 15, is he speaking literally or figuratively? So I analyzed line 15, and with the part that see the inmost part of you, he refers to the deep inside part of her mother. So this is figuratively because it is like psychologically seeing the inside part of her mother about, I don't know, her actions or something. And the other question says, does the queen understand what her son wishes to do? And I don't think she understood, because she thought that he was going to kill her. So yeah, she didn't understand.
Right. It's a good information you provided there in the parenthesis, because actually he wants the comprehension. He wants to the reflection of the deed, that she understands the hideous and terrible feeling that he's going through as the son of a father who was killed, and he wants to place like this mirror in front of her so that she can
Yes.
realize, right? She can realize how awful the deed is. And as you said, she doesn't get it, and she thinks that she wants to go beyond that.
Yes, and I didn't understand the meaning of glass, so I had to like look for the information, and it was a mirror. So then I could understand the complete this complete part.
Excellent, excellent. That's the point. If you're not getting an idea, or maybe just trying to confirm, you go to another source, find a confirmation, and then you expand your knowledge about one specific line. Shakespeare is, and writers, in this case a playwright, are quite complex, and sometimes you need to dig a bit deeper to understand some concepts, such as this,
Yes.
the one you're presenting. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, well done, very well done.
Thank you,
you.
Professor.
Mhm.
Professor, we can't hear you.
Thank you so much. I just realized that that's the moment you were speaking. It's time for us to have a break. The break is going to be about 10-minute break. And then we're going to review just a little bit, a short activity connected with Macbeth, because at least Hamlet and Macbeth were two Shakespearean plays that were addressed by two groups in this section, right? So let's have a short break. And after the break, Macbeth it is. So see you